Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Neptune's Child Tarot. My name is Monique, and this is my second tarot channel here on YouTube. The main channel that I do have is Moon Moth Goddess, where I do post primarily love readings. I have a huge playlist that is filled with a bunch of different pick a card readings. And I also have ones scattered in there that are non-love related for those of you, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to check out the other content that I do have available. I did create the second channel for those people that are really primarily wanting to focus on the self. So this is where you will find readings on healing, your spiritual path and journey, career and finance, ancestors, passed on loved ones, healing, all of that is related to the self. Okay, so today's pick a card reading, we are going to be doing an energy check-in for you and then also getting some advice from spirit. So I am going to have an option for you guys to kind of watch me put these piles together for you. So there will be a timestamp if you want to jump straight down into looking at your pile as it's already kind of created with the oracle decks that you do see here. I am also going to be using a tarot deck to get some messages for you guys as well with what your current energy is. So I am going to show you guys some crystals that you have to choose from. And like I said, we're going to be shuffling all of these on camera to create your piles for you. And there will be a timestamp down below with your pile with the crystal that I've selected, or the stone that I've selected to put on top of that. So like I said, you can jump ahead to the timestamps to get a close-up of the piles as they're already put together with the crystal on top. You can find that down below in the description box. Okay, so pile number one, your crystal is going to be this big chunky piece of amethyst. Okay, for pile number one, this is an energy check-in for you with some advice from spirit, okay, with where you're at energetically. So pile one, you are going to be the amethyst. Pile number two, you are going to be this huge polychrome jasper heart for pile number two. And then pile number three, you are going to be one of my painted little rocks here for pile number three. Okay, so I'm going to try to get these in my hands here. Okay, so pile one with the amethyst, pile number two with the polychrome or desert jasper, and then pile number three, you are going to be this little painted river rock that I made. Okay, so timestamps will be down below. You can go straight to your reading. I will have a timestamp for that, or for those of you that want to watch me put these piles together. And then I will also have the timestamp for the close-up of the piles with your crystal actually laid on top of it. So you can look to see if you choose better, your intuition chooses better once you see the pile and the crystal on top of it. All of that will be down below. So we will just keep on watching for those of you that want to see me put these piles together. Hey guys, so let's put these piles together. I am going to create a little bit of space here to put these, I think we're going to start with that one, to put these piles together for you guys so that you can choose them with the crystals right on top. So we've got pile one is going to be the amethyst, pile two is the jasper, and then pile three is going to be this little painted rock. Okay, so we're doing an energy check-in, your energy, where you're at currently, and then we're going to be getting some advice from spirit. So we're going to start off, which deck is this? The Seed and Sickle Oracle deck. I always list the decks that I'm using in my readings in the description box for those of you that want to pick them up for yourself. So let's see, pile number one. What is your current energy and advice? What is your current energy at this time for pile number one? What is pile number one's current energy? Okay, so there's pile one. Pile number two. Spirit is saying the last one on the bottom. Okay. So pile three with the little painted rock. What is your current energy here for pile three? Okay, so that is what we're starting off with. If you guys already kind of feel it and you already know which one it is, then the timestamp will be down below. But let's get the rest of these oracle cards here. So pile one. Current energy check-in and advice for pile number one. Where is pile one's current energy at? What is their advice? Okay, so pile one. So pile two. Where is your current energy? Let's not show you guys what it looks like, so that won't influence you choosing a specific one. All right, so pile three, what is your current energy and advice? Where is pile three's energy currently at, and what messages are they needing to hear of advice? Okay, so there is that one. So pile one, what is your current energy and the advice for you at this time? Okay. Pile two with the jasper. Current energy and advice for pile number two. How about for pile number three? What is pile three's current energy and advice? Okay, so you guys might even already be able to tell from those two. So whenever you feel like you're good to go, you are ready. Timestamps are down below. Okay, so pile one. What is your current energy and advice? And we are going to be pulling the tarot on camera for you guys. So this is just for the oracle cards, pile two. What is your current energy and advice for you right now? Pile number three. Okay. Pile one, current energy and advice. Pile number two. And then pile number three. So we've got two more for pile number one, current energy and advice. Pile two. And let's do pile three. And then our last one for pile number one, current energy check-in and advice that pile one needs to hear. And then pile number three. Okay, so now that we've got all of our cards shuffled, let's kind of put this together. We'll put that little one in the front, I think. I'll put that one. I might hide that one back here. Okay. So let's get out here, that one back there. pile 2. And then pile number 3. Let's do that. Wait a minute. Where did that little one go? Okay. All right. So pile number 1, we've got your amethyst. Pile number 2 with your polychrome or desert jasper little heart. And then pile number 3, we have you with the painted rock. Okay, so all of your oracle cards, like I said, we're going to be doing the tarot on camera just to see how it's aligning with these oracle messages for you. Okay, so pile 1 with the amethyst, pile number 2 with the polychrome jasper, and then pile number 3 with my painted little rock. Timestamps will be down below for you guys, so let's get into your reading. Hi, pile 1. So for those of you that resonated with this huge, not that huge, but for me, this is like the biggest piece of amethyst that I have in the house, this crystal here, okay? So this is your oracle. We are actually going to save these until after we look at your tarot. Okay, so let's look into your tarot first. We're looking at your current energy. Okay, see where you're at energetically and the advice that Spirit has for you based upon that energy. So if you don't feel like this really fits where you're at, you're more than welcome to choose a different pile. I just started this second tarot channel here on YouTube, so I might have some videos on my other Moon Moth Goddess channel. I still have over like 600 and something pick a card readings over there. Not all of them are about love, so you may be able to find something in the playlist that is more resonant to your energy as well. Okay, so pile number 1, what is your current energy and advice for pile number 1? What is pile 1's current energy and advice? Okay, so we do have death. Okay, so we've got Scorpio energy here. We also have the 9 of Wands. We do have Justice. What is pile number 1's current energy? We have the 6 of Wands. Okay. What is pile number 1's current energy? We do also have the Star. We also have the Knight of Cups, the 6 of Swords, and then we also have the 3 of Swords. Okay. And then I am seeing that we do have the 4 of Swords at the bottom. Okay. So the overall message with the 4 of Swords is really about taking a break, taking a rest. And I'm seeing that because we have the 9 of Wands energy here. The 9 of Wands can really be about a lot of hard work that we've maybe generally put into something that we have currently going on in our life. The major arcana that I am seeing here are the Death card and the Star. Okay, the Star energy is really about healing. It could be about some type of wish being fulfilled, something that you've worked really hard for. I do feel like Spirit is saying here that you are in a place of transition in your life. And it could be that you are kind of really going from one stage to another, closing out a chapter, you know, moving on from something, letting go of something. There's definitely a very powerful energy of transformation with the Death card. Okay. And this could be endings that are kind of taking place. For some of you, it could have even been something that was maybe painful. Okay. With the 3 of Swords energy here, that 3 of Swords can talk about some type of pain, heartache, maybe even a feeling of disappointment that you might be feeling, right? And I feel like looking at this death card here, where she is kind of, at rest, but the Four of Swords is the same kind of imagery here, where she's actually laying down in bed. And so the Four of Swords it can be a very restorative energy. It's a time for contemplation. It's a time for rest. It's a time for bringing the mind to a state of calm, peace, right? And with the Six of Swords energy here, this is kind of where I'm seeing that you are in this place of transition. And this could be letting certain things go that are not really in alignment for you. And it doesn't generally have to be like a job or a person or a relationship or friendship and things like that. It can also be a mindset, right? Something that you are releasing, something that you are letting go. The Nine of Wands can really indicate that there has been this period in our life where we really felt like we have gone through a lot, or we've worked really hard for something. And, I feel like Spirit's saying this is a period of rest. This is also Spirit kind of giving a reminder that you are resilient. Okay, you are resilient. And you're really kind of at this time, I feel like, focused on what is going to serve your highest good. Okay, especially with that Judgment energy there. Some of you, I am even kind of feeling that this could be a relationship. And the thing that makes me feel that way is because we do have Justice here. Justice can talk about contracts, okay? And sometimes that can indicate a marriage. The Three of Swords can be that separation, a divorce. The Six of Swords would be really kind of opening up to something new. So some of you could be in a situation where you have kind of left really something significant in your past, and you are now kind of felt that this was the best decision that you could really make for yourself. And I feel like it may have been difficult, hard, is kind of what Spirit is letting me know. Very challenging type of decision. But this is really you kind of feeling this very restorative type of energy, healing. And it's really kind of giving you a lot of hope, I feel like, for the future and your plans, and knowing that even though it has been a difficult or tough cycle for you, that you will find renewal in this. You will find healing and being able to kind of move away or let go of anything that has really kind of been holding you back or not really in alignment for you on your path. And I see this as you opening yourself up to new love, okay? And for those of you that are in that situation, I'm also picking up here that there is this like transition that's happening for you. And you are really opening yourself up to opportunities, okay? Which what I'm seeing here with this Knight of Cups. I'm also feeling that Spirit is saying you've been putting a lot of hard work into something, okay? This can be a creative project. It can be something that you've really been working on, something that was, very emotionally fulfilling for you. And with the Six of Wands energy here, I feel like Spirit is wanting to recognize you for your hard work, for your achievements. It's the Six of Wands is about a victory, a success. Some of you, this can even be with the Justice card here. It can even be like if some of you are going through some type of legal stuff, which I don't really touch legal readings, but I am seeing here the Justice card and the Six of Wands. So some of you, it can even be that there is something that you've been fighting for, trying to get, settled or something like that. It could be that there is some type of good news when it comes to that as well. It's like we have the Three of Swords here. We have the Four of Swords. It's kind of like you're kind of in this transition of moving away from this pain or heartache or something that was maybe creating some type of mental stress, anxiety, things of that nature. And it's like, now it's time to rest. Okay, now it's time to rest. We've also got the Six of Swords here. So there's definitely this transition that you're going through, transformation also. Okay, with the Star energy here, I feel like it's almost like Spirit is saying, like, you've gone through the worst, right? You've gone through the worst. It's been challenging. But now you are kind of like coming to the other side of that, of all of the time and energy and work that you've invested into something for yourself, whether it's a job, you know, your career choices, money, working, you know, overtime. Let's just say you did a lot of overtime. And it's like the star energy here is kind of restoring that energy. Just when you felt like, you know, I cannot possibly go on like this, it's like Spirit's kind of bringing you like that big sigh of relief, you know, where you're really kind of opening yourself up, trusting into your intuition, having your intuition kind of navigate you into the places that you're really finding are going to be in alignment, are going to be, like I said, serving your highest good, because justice is really about weighing our options, you know, doing the right thing. Some of you with the justice card, it could even be that if you are someone who's really kind of fought hard for something, right, that you were working towards or working at, justice is really this reminder from the universe that justice is being served, right? If maybe you've received some type of injustice in the past, you are receiving karmic justice in whatever that situation is. And I feel like it is something that is successful for you with that Six of Wands, okay? The Nine of Wands, I feel like because the nines are close to the tens in the tarot, the tens are about the completion of a cycle. So I feel like Spirit's saying here, you're kind of in this kind of weird, awkward kind of period where you may not necessarily be exactly where you want to be right now, but it's about you having patience and kind of knowing that whatever it is that you're working towards is going to happen for you. Your dreams, your wishes, your desires are going to manifest. The Nine of Wands is about resilience. It's also about not giving up, right? Because the nines are near completion, right? With the tarot. Tens being the end of a cycle. And so this message here with the Nine of Wands is really just Spirit saying, don't give up, right? Don't give up, especially when you know, this has been something that maybe you've been thinking about a lot, or it's been bringing in some type of mental anguish for you. It's really about you not giving up and losing sight of what it is that you're really kind of working towards, whatever that may be for you, okay? It can be feeling a lot of, you know, a lot of emotional turmoil, you know, with that. And sometimes this is a time for some of you, it can even be that maybe that you've been working on your healing, right? And you've made a milestone with your healing journey that you might have, okay? So in that respect, I feel like we've got the healing here with the Three of Swords, the star energy here. And, you know, the Nine of Wands can really, like I said, talk about a lot of wounds, right? That we're needing to really focus on healing. But to me, I'm kind of seeing this as you kind of, for some of you, even making the choice to let something go, right? With that Death card. And it could be this huge transformation that is happening within you. Okay. So I do want to clarify just a little bit, and more so focused on this Death card and the Star, because these are your major arcana that are here. This is talking about major stuff that you're going through in your life at this time, right? All the other little stuff, or actually a Justice card too. Justice, Death, and the Star. All the other minor arcana cards are the things that we're kind of going through, you know, day to day, everyday life. But these are the major things, okay? So let's start off with the Death card. And we do have Scorpio, Libra. We do also have Aquarius energy here. I'm also seeing Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We also have more Libra, Leo energy, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. Okay, so let's see. Why is the Death card here for pile number 1? Why is the Death card here for pile number 1? Eight of Cups. Yes, there's something that Spirit is saying you're letting go of, walking away from. It's kind of basically saying what was something that once brought you fulfillment, right? And it could be anything. It doesn't have to be about love, you know? But something that once brought you fulfillment, you're finding that is no longer something that resonates for you. Something that you no longer feel is just, you know, in alignment. So the Eight of Cups is about us setting out on a journey of discovering the self, right? So there's something here with that, and I feel like I want to clarify just a little bit more. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Let's clarify this more. Why is this Eight of Cups? We have the Six of Pentacles. Okay. So it may have been something that, you know, potentially wasn't reciprocating something. I almost feel like for some of you, it's like something that you were investing time and energy into. And you may have felt like this was something that maybe wasn't giving back to you. Right? Something that wasn't giving back to you here. Let's see. We've got the Empress. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, some of you, okay, I'm getting different messages here. The Empress can be the archetype of a mother or a wife. Some of you, like I said, I was picking up that there may have been a divorce or a separation. So some of you may have made that decision or that choice to pull away from someone. Okay. Some of you, maybe this could even be like a family situation that you had going on. Okay. For others of you, I'm seeing this as you are the Empress, right? You are the Empress here. And I'm finding that there may have been something that you were investing your time and energy into, right? It could even be like, I've been kind of getting like some type of realization that you guys might be having here. Something that you were manifesting, something that you were working, nurturing here. And it may be that you're kind of finding that maybe this thing that you have been working on, maybe you might even find that this thing, whatever it is, person, situation, job, career, is no longer bringing you that emotional satisfaction that it once did. Even the way that the Empress looks here, you know, she's sitting on her bed. She's got this little, I don't know, I always call this, no, I don't even know what that is, what kind of flower that is. I was going to say it looks like one of those, I don't know, you guys laughed at me the last time I had another card that had one of these little flowers that looks similar to this, and I called it a blow flower, and everybody was laughing at me in the comments. Dandelion, dandelion, but I don't think this is a dandelion. But yeah, look at the way she's holding that flower here. She kind of looks like she's looking at this plant here. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's doing that well, even though the Empress is about, you know, fertility, growth, abundance. I don't know. It's just kind of like the way that she looks at the flower, the pot. Almost like there's something within you that you've been working towards manifesting here. You were manifesting it. You were, you know, bringing life, growth, fertility to something here. And I'm just kind of feeling like you're just at this point in your life where you're feeling like maybe this isn't what I want, or do I want to kind of shift into a little bit of a different direction? You know, maybe I need to really think deeper within myself about what it is that's truly going to bring me my heart's desire. And so that's where I'm kind of feeling there is, even if you, let's just say you've been on your spiritual path for a little while, right? It's not always to say that you're going to want to do the same thing, right? You may change along your spiritual path, along your journey, and find, you know what? I used to really like this, and this is what I wanted when I first started on my spiritual path, but it's been a couple years, and now I feel like, you know what? I want to do something else. I want to create something else, right? So that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling, is that you are in this Empress energy here, and, you know, wanting to really work towards being led, I feel like, by your intuition. And maybe you were kind of feeling that even though you were investing time and energy into something, like I said, some of you can kind of get a little bit frustrated and feel like, okay, this hasn't manifested for me yet, or this situation that I was investing my time and energy into isn't giving back to me what I thought it would, right? It's maybe you're looking for something that is more reciprocating for you, you know? So you making the decision to work towards manifesting maybe something else, you know, for yourself. So let's see. Why is the Justice card here? We've also got Taurus energy here with the Empress, okay? Why is Justice here? Taurus and Libra. Yeah, look at that. We've got the Two of Wands. Okay, so this is you basically being at a crossroads right now, wanting to make some type of choice or decision for your highest good, right? For some of you, let's just say you were working on something, right? You're investing time and energy into it, and you kind of feel like, you know what? I'm not gaining the recognition that I deserve in this situation, in this job, in this relationship, on this path, whatever it is, right? I want something more. Okay? So yeah, with the Two of Wands energy here, this is Spirit saying you're at a crossroads right now. You're having to make some type of choice about your path, about the future, right? You're wanting to open yourself up with the Knight of Cups energy here to other opportunities. Okay, other opportunities. I'm also curious to see why your Three of Swords is here. Okay, so let's see. Why is the Three of Swords here for pile 1? We've got, what is this? The Moon. Okay. Moon energy. Some of you with this Moon energy here, it could be that you are at a place maybe of confusion, right? Things being unclear, a little clouded, a little muddy. Some of you that have gone through, you know, a breakup or ending of a relationship, friendship, things like that, it could bring about a lot of maybe suppressed or repressed feelings, emotions that are also there. Fears, insecurities, anxiety, confusion, uncertainty, maybe even kind of feeling a little bit clouded judgment, right? I feel like for some of you, you're feeling this need to shift or to change, but you don't quite know what it is yet. You don't know. You're going, but you don't know where. It's almost like you're in the boat. We're going. We don't know where we're going to end up. We don't know, but all we know is that our heart, our soul is calling us into a little bit different direction, and we feel uncertain about it. We feel uncertain about trusting what intuition is saying, right? But Spirit's saying here with the Star energy, don't lose faith, right? Trust, believe in divine timing here, right? Don't quit, don't give up. Okay, why is the Star energy here? Right, it could be that you're kind of discovering more about yourself. Yeah, some of you, this is about work. We've got the Eight of Pentacles here, which is about self-mastery. Okay, a lot of hard work, a lot of focus, a lot of discipline. With the Nine of Cups energy here, which is something that is bringing you fulfillment, satisfaction, happiness, right? It's like following this dream, this vision of something that you're wanting to nurture, something that you're wanting to create. I'm just kind of feeling like you guys are just shifting here. Like there's something changing within you. And I'm seeing the Queen of Wands at the bottom. Okay, so this is like definitely with the Queen of Wands energy here, you definitely being in your power. I'm seeing the Seven of Cups underneath that, which is really about you having options, choices, right? And with maybe even feeling like there's so many different directions I can go in, right? There's so many different things that I want to do that would make me happy, that would bring fulfillment for me in this lifetime. And I feel like the important thing here with the Queen of Wands is about you having confidence in your path, on your journey, even though you may feel a little bit uncertain about where Spirit is leading you, where your intuition, your inner knowing is kind of guiding you, is to just trust that you are going to find success so long as you continue to listen to your intuition, right? But yeah, I'm just feeling you're feeling this need for creativity and following your passions, your dreams, and don't allow the fears to block you, right, from honoring where your intuition is guiding you. Because you have the Star energy here, the Nine of Cups. Both of these cards here are talking about a wish being fulfilled, right? And for some of you, it could be that you have really worked hard at something, but you're also feeling the call to create something additional, something else. Like I said, for some of you, you're just feeling this need for something more, seeking out happiness, fulfillment, maybe elsewhere, okay? Maybe into a little bit of a different direction. You know, it's kind of like you're going on a journey, right? Leaving behind what you have gained in order to move forward. What else am I seeing here? Yeah, because the Eight of Cups does lead into the energy of the Hermit, okay? The Hermit is this journey of introspection and self-reflection. So it may even be that part of you feels like you're on this solo journey right now, you know, really kind of relying on the strength that you do find within yourself to forge some type of new path. And like I said, with the Two of Wands energy here and the Justice card, it's like you're trying to make this decision based off of what your highest good, right? You're weighing your options here, heart and head. What is the path with that Two of Wands? Which is really up to you, right? Wherever you feel you're being guided to at this time. And I feel like the important thing here with you, with the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Cups, is that you make a choice, right? Because the Seven of Cups can lead to dreaming and fantasizing and feeling very overwhelmed and also very confused, very clouded to the point where we make no decision, right? So the important thing is about you to not get stagnant, right, with indecision, and rather be confident in yourself, your choices, to make a decision, to really kind of focus, get that energy focused, right, on what it is that you're really wanting to accomplish. And I feel like that's why Spirit's saying here with the Four of Swords, take a break, take a rest, relaxation, take some time to really kind of clear your mind, and those answers will come, okay, with what your next steps are, I feel like, okay? But yes, transition, transformation, growth, a journey, self-discovery, mastery of the self, you stepping into your power here as the Queen of Wands, as the Empress, which are beautiful energies to come through, okay? So let's look at your oracle and see what your other advice messages we've got here. Okay, look at that. Wow, confidence. And that's what we were saying with the Queen of Wands, okay? So we've also got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy with that. It says, by earth and air, water and fire, let my confidence take light, burn higher. Okay? So yes, this is Spirit saying your advice here, be confident, right? Because we have the number 32 here, which does reduce to a 5. And 5s can talk about changes, right? That we're going through, transition. Changes that we need to make, changes that we are making. It could even be inner conflict that we're dealing with, challenges that we might find, right, within making some type of choice or decision. But this is Spirit saying, be confident, okay? Be confident. Let's take this one. We've got appreciation here with the sunflower and this little dragon here, okay? So the appreciation, we're seeing that with that Six of Wands, right? Appreciation, recognition. And like I said, for some of you, you've already invested so much time and energy into something that may have already been, you know, giving you something, providing you something in return, okay? I feel like Spirit is wanting you to continue to focus on your accomplishments, your victories, your wins, your successes that you've already been able to accomplish, right? If you don't really have any friends, you know, this to me is about you celebrating yourself. Recognize yourself for the hard work that you've done, right? The things that you have manifested. Empress, Queen of Wands, that is some powerful energy, okay? We have memory here. So we've got Leo energy with Rosemary. And with this, I feel like Spirit is saying, we've got the number 16 here, which is the Tower and the Tarot. So yeah, this can be like huge epiphanies, realizations that you've maybe had. Maybe there's something you're releasing, something that you're letting go of here. We have memory here. So for some of you, it can be certain things from the past, right? Things that you're releasing, letting go of, things that no longer serve at this point. Okay. What else am I seeing here? We've got listening. Yeah, and I'm seeing how this woman here is sitting and there's these little birds that are kind of, right, gathered around her. So listening here to me, because we've already had this message here about you listening to your intuition. Okay, a need for listening to the intuition with what it's really telling you to do at this time. Right? Your heart, your soul, the Eight of Cups is that feeling, that need of pulling away from something here. Okay? Pulling away from something that is no longer bringing you maybe the fulfillment, like I said, that it once had. And so to me, that can be about you, like I said, with the Hermit energy. Like you're setting out on this journey of discovering the self. Okay? And I feel like a lot of it is going to be about you working towards balancing out your energy here, finding the willpower, the strength, the focus within yourself to be able to kind of make the decision that you feel is going to be best for you, right? The work, the effort that you're putting in is something response to the results that you are receiving here, okay? It's kind of what I'm feeling with that. Okay, so let's see what else. Okay, we have Old Garden Rose, the Creator, card number 21. We also have Progress with card number 29. And then we have, wow, card number 33 with the Dandelion. Let's see. Let's do this instead. Okay, so with this card of the Creator here, yeah, and I'm feeling because you do have your Queen of Wands energy. The Queen of Wands is a very confident, creative, passionate, even in the face of adversity, the face of challenge. It's like Spirit's wanting you to kind of channel into that energy and really work towards creating here something that you feel. Like I said, you're in that Empress energy, which is powerful, right? It is creation, it is birth, it is fertility, growth, manifestation. The Empress using the tools of the two cards prior, right? The Magician, the High Priestess, which is all about the inner knowing, that connection to source, that connection to spirit, listening to the intuition, and the belief in oneself with the power of the Magician, of believing that you have the tools to be able to manifest whatever this is that you are truly desiring, right? And so this creative energy for some of you could be Spirit wanting you to continue to follow that flow, that passion, that drive, that desire that you do feel within yourself. And with Progress here, to me, that's also what that Six of Swords is, you know? It's like you're in this place where you're transitioning. The Six of Wands too, there's progress in that, and you being able to accomplish certain things, right? And the things that you really want here, and being able to kind of continue to focus on forward movement, right? The Dandelion is all about hard work, right? Hard work. And like I said, for some of you, I'm getting that you may have been really, really working hard at something. I don't know exactly what it is. Some of you, it is work, career, self, the journey of the self, healing potentially here. Okay, some type of ending is what I'm seeing. But yeah, this Dandelion card is talking about all the hard work that you've been putting into something is going to manifest for you. Okay, with that Six of Pentacles, sometimes it is us continuing to put that work in and not getting discouraged just because something hasn't fully manifested into what we expected it was going to, right? This can also be about working smarter, not harder, right? To really accomplish those dreams, those goals, those desires that you do have. Okay, this Dandelion card is also talking about potentially for some of you changing into a different path, a different plan, something coming up here for you that is something I feel like maybe is going to bring you more satisfaction, fulfillment. Okay, so, and I'm seeing that there is this little crown here that these dandelions are kind of breaking right through. So this almost reminds me of like the Ace of Swords or the Ace of Wands, where there's something here, some type of maybe realization that you're having here, some type of divinely guided inspiration, idea, clarity. And if there is something that is kind of guiding you off of the path, kind of steering you into a different direction, I feel like Spirit's saying, be comfortable with the change. Be comfortable with the transition. Know that it is something that is leading you for your highest good. Okay? So even for some of you where you're like, wow, I've been doing XYZ for the last 3 years. And I thought this was it. I thought it was good. I thought this was it. This was my path. You know, this was whatever the situation is, a friendship, relationship. You're just feeling this need for a shift. You're feeling this need, this desire to seek out more for the self. And I feel like Spirit's saying, listen to that, right? Listen to what it is that your soul is calling you to do, right? We are constantly evolving, constantly changing, constantly, in a place of growth, right? Evolution. And so I feel like Spirit's saying here, listen to the intuition. And that's where this Four of Swords comes in, because some of you may feel like confused, right? Stuck. What am I doing? Where am I going? That Four of Swords is meditation. It's rest. It's calm. It's peace. It's contemplation, right? And so for some of you that are meditating regularly, it could be that these answers are revealed to you during your meditation, during those downloads. And that's where Spirit's saying, pay attention, pay attention, basically, with that card of listening, okay? So I'm going to leave it here for you, pile number 1. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 2. So for those of you that resonated with this polychrome jasper heart, this is going to be a reading. So we've already picked out your oracle cards. We are going to be looking at them after we get into your tarot messages. So we'll put these over here and look into what your current energy is. Okay. So if this energy that's coming through doesn't really match what you're feeling, what you've got going on energetically, then you may want to choose a different pile, okay? Choose a different pile. You can also check out the other readings that I do have available on this channel. I do also have my main channel, main tarot channel, Moon Moth Goddess, and there is a bunch of different pick a card readings in the playlist that you guys can also check out over there. So pile number 2, what is your current energy and advice? What is your current energy, pile 2? We have the 6 of Wands. What is pile number 2's current energy? 10 of Cups. Empress in reverse. Why? Why is the Empress in reverse? The 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. There's a blockage with that Empress. 4 of Swords. King of Swords. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And then we have the Moon. Okay. So, yeah, we've got the 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, 7 of Swords energy is the energy of deception, illusion, maybe even some type of fears. For some of you, that 7 of Swords can indicate a rushed decision, rushed choice, or moving very quickly with something. Being that you also have the Moon energy here, this is also bringing in a lot of irrational fears, doubts, uncertainty that you're feeling. And I feel like because you also have the 5 of Pentacles energy here too, the 5 of Pentacles is a scarcity mindset, a lack mentality. And I feel like that is kind of maybe why your Empress is in reverse. Okay. The Six of Wands is talking about some type of victory, some type of success, achievements, something that you may have received even recognition for, right? Like this would be like getting a promotion at work, or, you know, accomplishing some type of class or school, or graduation from university or college, high school. I don't know, for some of you that are a little bit younger and watch my readings. But yeah, the Six of Wands is about like this milestone that you've made, something that is bringing you happiness and fulfillment here, but your Empress is in reverse, you know? And I feel it's because of this Five of Pentacles, you know? The Five of Pentacles is that feeling of, maybe for some of you can even be worried about money, worried about finances, worried about manifestation, almost like you've done so much to really accomplish certain goals that you have, but yet that lack mentality is still there, right? Like you've been someone who's powerful to create, to manifest, and to take action, make decisions where it was necessary. And I don't know, it kind of makes me feel like this is something that we can all, because regardless of where we're at on our spiritual path, no matter how enlightened we are, we can always revert back into old ways of thinking, old patterns of behavior, right? That can affect us. And so the Empress to me can either be blocked creativity, right? Blocked creativity, maybe even feeling like your manifestation abilities, powers, or something are being affected by this feeling of despair. And I feel like because it's just, I feel like irrational, right? Irrational fears, insecurities, anxiety, maybe thinking about the future. And you have the Queen of Pentacles here, which is a super powerful energy. So it's just making me, I feel like I want to clarify these here too. The Four of Swords is going to be about a need for rest, right? Contemplation with the Four of Swords. Taking some time to think about something, some type of action, some type of decision. Some of you may have like a long-term goal or a plan for a very secure, financially stable future, and maybe not knowing like, how am I going to get there? How am I going to make this happen? How can I achieve this level of success, abundance? And I feel like the fears, almost like you guys are, I don't really want to say losing faith, but I feel like almost like you're allowing this mentality to block you from your greatness. Like this is Spirit saying, even if the Empress is in reverse, like you have this energy here. So it's like, and there's something that you've already accomplished. So it's like, continue on with the energy that you've carried to get you to the Six of Wands, right? Don't allow this Five of Pentacles type of mentality to affect you from your ability here to create and manifest by making good decisions here with the King of Swords, right? So that's kind of what I'm feeling. This is just like a little bit of a hiccup, a little bit of some fears that we have that are blocking you from being able to see the true power that you have. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who takes risks. She stays committed to what her goals are, her desires, her dreams. She stays organized. Yeah, completely dedicated to that. And so I just feel like this is a little bit of a blockage here. Okay. And like I said, to me, it's kind of more so coming from just fears, anxiety, confusion. But let's clarify this energy. Let's see why your Empress is in reverse. Okay. The Empress is what? We've got the Empress, and we also have the star energy. I'm sorry, the moon energy. as the major arcana. So let's see, why is, yeah, it's like this fear is about manifestation when I feel like you've already been accomplishing so much. It's like just maybe like, I don't know. I just feel like maybe something's just like throwing you off right now that's making you doubt your abilities, doubt yourself. Okay. Why is this Empress here? We've got the Fool. Okay. And the Fool, maybe there's some type of blocked energy surrounding being able to take a risk or a leap of faith. Stepping outside of the comfort zone, right? To manifest something here. Something that does require you to take a risk. And maybe that risk is something that is making you feel anxious, nervous. Okay. Why is the Fool energy here? So we do have Taurus, Libra, Pisces, Cancer, Aquarius. Okay. So far. We also have Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Gemini and Libra. What is the Empress here? Why is the Empress here? We have the Ace of Wands. It's some type of idea. Some type of idea, inspiration. And I almost feel like maybe you're doubting that you'd be able to do this. You know? To just kind of take a risk or a leap of faith with some type of inspiration that you have. And I do feel like it is something that is being divinely guided to you with the Ace. It's some type of opportunity here that has potential for growth. But it is about you believing in yourself to just kind of go for it, right? Why is the Empress in reverse? Okay, so we've got the Lovers here, Gemini energy, and the Eight of Pentacles. This is about work. Okay, this is about work. The Lovers energy is a major decision. Maybe this is a big career decision you're making. Right? Something that you're putting and investing a lot of your time and energy into. This could be like a whole career shift, change, a new job, something that you feel inspired by. But yeah, it's just like, to me, this is like the not believing in yourself, right? Not believing in your power and your ability to make it happen. So you're kind of reverting back into that Five of Pentacles energy where you feel like, what if I don't have enough money to do this, right? What if I can't do this? What if this risk makes me poor? What if I make this change and it leads me to financial ruin? You know, so that being something that actually blocks you versus you planning, strategizing with this Queen of Pentacles energy. You know, being more methodical about it. Let's see. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? We have the Sun. The Sun. So we've got Leo energy. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? And we have the Magician. Look at that. Yeah, it's almost like there's this lack of clarity or confusion or belief in the self. Fear is getting in the way of your ability to see yourself as this powerful manifester that has the ability to manifest happiness, fulfillment for yourself, right? It could even be like some of you that are in the middle of a career path change or changing your spiritual path, whatever it is, following your soul's purpose, that you kind of doubt whether or not this change or this shift is going to lead you to the happiness that you truly desire. Right? Actually, that's not the Sun. I saw these angels with the burst around them, and I thought it was the Sun. This is Judgment. Sorry, Judgment, and the Magician. And Judgment is about answering the call of our soul. It's a huge decision, right? Huge decision. Yeah, our soul's calling. This is like, oh, you know what I'm getting? Some of you, this is like, let's just say you have a job, you've worked at this job for like 15 years, 20 years, right? And all of a sudden, judgment comes in. And judgment is bringing us to this place in our life where we are about to make this huge decision, this final decision, or we feel this call of our soul calling us to come into alignment with what our soul's purpose is, right? So in a way, it's kind of like feeling like, if I follow this soul's purpose, am I going to be poor? Am I still going to be able to create this Queen of Pentacles energy, right? Having to give up a, say, job that you've worked at, that you have a degree for, that you've worked at and invested your time and energy into to follow your soul's calling, that's scary, right? So I can get why your Empress is in reverse with the moon here, right? And with the Seven of Swords, it's like, are we rushing to make this decision, right? And should I be worried that that things aren't going to work out, right? So yeah, this is like a huge wake-up call for some of you of following your soul's purpose, your path. And with the Magician energy here, it's like Spirit saying, you hold all the tools that you need. You are the manifester here. You are the manifester. Believe in yourself. The Fool is about, like I said, taking the risk, taking the leap of faith. For some of you, it can be a huge change, huge change. And it is, yes, with the Four of Swords energy here, something that you need to take some time to think about, right? Planning, strategy. With that, the King of Swords is going to be about decisions, choices, right? Weighing your options, about being objective about the situation. And I feel like allowing these fears to kind of really subside here, right? Clear them, because this resting, this bringing the mind to a state of calm, right? Listening to the intuition is really going to help you. But yeah, judgment is huge. Okay, huge decision that you're having to make here, especially with the Lovers here. The Lovers is about making a decision from the heart. What is your heart telling you to do? Okay, this is about you trusting that if this is something that judgment is calling you to do, your soul is calling you to do, trust that the universe will make this abundance possible for you. It is only requiring you to take that leap of faith. Okay, take the risk. With whatever this inspiration is, this divine inspiration that Spirit is bringing in for you, it is going to bring you that 10 of Cups. That 10 of Cups is being the happiest you've ever been in your life, right? The 10 of Cups is the happily ever after card. It is feeling completely emotionally fulfilled on every level possible, right? And Spirit is saying, you have the power to do this. You can, essentially become this Queen of Pentacles, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is definitely a risk taker, okay? Just like the King of Pentacles, they're very much taking risks, learning, right? The Judgment card is also about us looking to our past, right? What decisions have we made? Where have they led us up to this point right now? And do we feel happy? Do we feel fulfilled? What did we learn, right, from those past experiences here? So I do want to look at your Seven of Swords. What is the Seven of Swords, right? And it could be that maybe the Seven of Swords is about how are you deceiving yourself, right? How are you keeping yourself stuck in an illusion? That illusion being, I'm the Empress in reverse. I cannot make this happen, right? Why is the Seven of Swords here? Yes, you can, is what Spirit is saying. We've got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Why is the Seven of Swords here? And then we also have Temperance. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling like this Queen of Cups energy here to me is about blocked intuition. The blocked intuition, or the being disconnected from the intuition and not trusting it, is what Spirit is saying is need healing here. The Temperance card is about balance. It's about patience. It's about the process of alchemy, manifestation, right? That Queen of Cups is our intuition. It is our creativity, right? In reverse, this is blocked, okay? So with the Seven of Swords, that blocked intuition or even blocked creativity that needs healing here, heart healing maybe for some of you, could be creating illusions, deception, like almost like this clouded energy is deceiving you back into these irrational fears, back into that Five of Pentacles energy, creating that Empress in reverse, where we feel like we are creatively blocked, right? We've lost our manifestation power. It's just not going to happen for us is what we think, right? It's irrational fear, okay? So what is your advice is really what we want to know, right? So let's look at your oracle cards. We also have Sagittarius energy here, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay. Okay, so we have letting go here, and it says, allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. And you do have a judgment here. Judgment is about release. It's about letting something go. It could be the pains, the heaviness, all the stuff from the past. We take the knowledge with us. We take the wisdom with us, the lessons that we've learned, everything else that is positive from whatever we've gone through, right? Everything else, pain, burdens, everything else, the heaviness, we let it go, okay? I want to look into a little bit more of this for you guys, because for some of you, maybe there is something that you're letting go, something from past, okay? But let's see. We have truth, letting go, truth. Let's do this one. We have divination. We have sanctuary. You have the asphodel, the flirt, and then you also have activation here. Okay. Now, to me, this activation energy is tying into judgment, right? Judgment, because for some of you, this is, like I said, your soul's calling. Some of you, that judgment card could be an awakening, right? An epiphany, a realization, something that is coming to light for you. With the divination here, I'm feeling that this is Spirit saying, especially for those of you that do your own readings, okay? Divination can be an amazing tool for growth, for looking into what our energies are to help us to make changes that we need to, and to have some type of awareness of where our projected future outcomes could potentially take us, right? Future is not set in stone with tarot, okay? Because we have the power to manifest what it is that we're truly wanting to experience within our life. Sometimes we can look at our energy, especially if we draw our own cards and we're noticing like, wow, this is like not in balance right now. You know, I need to work on myself. I need to change my way of thinking, right? So I feel like Spirit's saying here, some of you that do read tarot, right? Oracle cards even, this can be a powerful tool for you to kind of check where your own energy is at, right? And that is what we do have control over, ourself, right? Not really another person, but ourself. And so that can be a really powerful tool for you guys to use to be able to get some advice. And I feel like maybe for some of you that do read, or maybe are wanting to learn to read, you know, even if you start out with oracle cards, right? And you don't, tarot seems like it's overwhelming. You can start with an oracle deck, right? To really kind of look at what those advice and energies are that Spirit is kind of really bringing to you at this time. Okay. So I'm feeling like that is something important for some of you. Divination. What else am I seeing here? The sanctuary, you know, for some of you, like we do have the Four of Swords energy here. This is going to be a need for you to focus on more rest, right? Taking a break. Maybe even creating a little space for yourself in your home or even in your backyard in which you can really kind of bring your mind to a state of calm, right? And so that may help you to really kind of clear your mind, clear a lot of those anxieties, clear a lot of the worries there, okay? Divination is also telling us that, divination is also telling us that we are the master of our own free will, right? Like I was saying, divination, any form of divination, tarot cards, oracle cards, pendulums, runes, anything that we can use to look into our energies, right? And helping us to align with where we're wanting to go, right? So divination, like I said, can be a really good tool for you, the things that we are in control of, our own free will, to help us, to guide us, okay? So for some of you, it can be that need to maybe really ground yourself going into, right, divination. Because for some of you, especially if you're feeling a lot of these worries, concerns, fears, anxieties, and things like that, and having clouded judgment, right? That can definitely be energy that we see within our reading, okay? So whatever it is that you're really wanting to focus on, right? And maybe asking Spirit, what are some steps that I can take in order to get to this place, right? That I'm really wanting here. To me, the letting go, yes, it could potentially be about a person, a situation. But maybe for some of you, let's just say that you've made some wrong choices in the past that you're not comfortable with, or things that you made choices that you're not happy with. This can be forgiving yourself, right? Being easy on yourself, letting go of resentment, or letting go of any type of heavier feelings and emotions that may be kind of blocking you from being able to move forward. Okay? Letting go can also be, maybe you are in the process of letting something go or someone go, walking away from something. Okay? You also have truth here, to me, with the King of Swords energy here. And that truth can be listening to your truth, right? What makes sense to you. Authenticity is also another thing that I'm kind of seeing with that as well. Okay? So yeah, to me, this is a lot about release. And like we were saying, the Judgment card there, right? Judgment is basically where we let go of the past and find renewal within ourselves. Okay, so it can be an energy that truly helps us to align with who we're truly meant to be. And that maybe that's something that you're wanting, is to find something within your life that truly resonates for you. Okay? The Asphodel is talking about something that you might be feeling nostalgic about, right? That can be, yes, it can be maybe a past relationship, past connection. It can even be missing home, right? Missing friends, missing something that you used to do in childhood. Maybe you were someone who liked to paint, you like to draw, you like to do something creative, okay? So the Asphodel is telling you that maybe this is a time for you to go back into visiting something from the past, or maybe like if it's an old friend that you miss, or you miss home, right? Maybe this is a time for you to kind of take yourself back there, if possible, and maybe spend time with that person. And I just want to preface this by saying, I am not telling you to text your ex, okay? I'm not saying that. But with this is, to me, it's just more about that feeling of nostalgia. And sometimes that feeling of nostalgia is something that we have the potential to be able to revisit, right? Because it makes us happy. Let's just say you used to like to paint, and you don't paint anymore. You don't do creative things anymore. And maybe you really miss it, right? This is kind of what the energy of this card is talking about. So you take some time, you go paint, right? It makes your soul happy. It makes you feel happy. It makes you feel fulfilled. So this Asphodel is talking about that, right? It could be a friend, an old place you used to go, talking to someone maybe that you haven't talked to for a while, but just kind of, maybe it is something that makes you happy. Maybe it's something that's kind of lifts your spirits in a way, okay? With the activation here, like I said, this activation to me is kind of you activating your power, right? Especially with your Empress being in reverse. It's about Spirit wanting you to focus on clarity, clear thinking, clear decisions, clearing any type of confusion, and really stepping into your power here to really work towards manifesting you know, whatever it is that you are truly focused on, the things, you know, and putting out those insecurities and fears, I feel like, out of your mind. Okay. We do have card number 8 with the flirt. And this message here, I actually want to read for you guys. Okay. So the message with this card says, opening your heart to a more playful and lighter outlook on what is before you will allow you the space to see beyond any negativity clouding your judgment. Go through all options, even those that may seem rather remote, before making your decision. It is too easy to let something that seems good at the time get away from you, and for this to become your long-term and perhaps not substantial enough reality. The flirt may know how to connect with others through a veil of lightness, but beware of what is on offer in exchange for the attention. Okay? So we have the astrological sign of Gemini here. Okay, with that. So yeah, this is really Spirit saying here, think clearly, right, about your decision, about your choice. Also think about what it is that is being offered, right? Especially for those of you that are reconnecting to something from the past. Like I said, I'm not telling you to text your ex, okay? But I'm going to leave it here for you, pile number 2. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 3. So for those of you that resonated with this little painted rock here, this is going to be your reading. And actually, your oracle cards we are going to save until we've looked at your tarot messages. And today we're doing an energy check-in and advice, okay? So if this energy doesn't really match what you've got going on, you might want to choose a different pile or check out one of the other readings that I do have on the channel. I do also have a bunch of pick a card readings on my main tarot channel, Moon Moth Goddess, that you guys can also search the playlist, okay? So pile number 3, what is your current energy and advice? For pile number 3, what is pile number 3's current energy and advice? Pile 3's current energy for the collective. Pile 3's current energy for the collective. Okay, so we do have the 6 of Pentacles. We have Taurus energy. We also have the Emperor, which is Aries. What is pile 3's current energy? We do have the 2 of Pentacles. We have the World. We also have the High Priestess. Four of Pentacles. I almost feel like there's some type of choice or decision you're trying to make here. Weighing options, planning, strategy, intuition. What is your current energy, pile 3? Three of Swords. Why? 3 of Swords, pile 3. 5 of Swords at the bottom. This 5 of Swords energy as the overall is some type of this feeling of defeat. This could be some type of conflict, challenge. It could be inner or external conflict that you're feeling. This 5 of Swords can even be the energy of self-sabotage. Okay, self-sabotaging types of thoughts. Looking at this 3 of Swords energy here, she almost looks like she's afraid, fearful. It's like she's scared, almost like she looks like she's in this dark forest. you know? Okay, so yeah, I'm getting that there's something here with the Six of Pentacles that you've been investing your time and energy into. Okay? And with the Emperor energy here, I feel like you're in a place where you're trying to plan something. Plan something here. With the Two of Pentacles energy here, it's kind of like you're weighing your options. It could be there's multiple choices, options. The Two of Pentacles is also about trying to balance out priorities, decisions, something that you could even be kind of going back and forth about. And with the World energy here, the World is about a completion of a cycle. So it could be something that you're maybe is coming to an end. Maybe you're deciding for it to come to an end in order for you to create some type of new beginning for yourself. And I feel like maybe you're kind of going back and forth over this decision or this choice. I feel like because we do have the Emperor here, you know, we do have this masculine energy that's kind of coming through. So it could be your masculine energy at this time is kind of like in the lead to make something happen, to make some type of decision or choice. And I feel like with the High Priestess here, this is about you listening to your intuition. But this High Priestess, she almost looks like she's hiding behind this curtain. Almost like she's unsure of something. So to me, in a way, it's kind of like if you guys, your intuition is telling you to do something, to end something, or to make some type of important decision here. And wanting to choose the one decision or choice that is going to bring you the most happiness, the most fulfillment. Because I feel like it truly is happiness that you're really seeking here. But I feel like you're afraid with this Four of Pentacles, like a fear of taking a risk. A fear of making change, because it will require you to step outside of your comfort zone. Okay? It's kind of what I'm seeing here. Okay, so we've also got Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. We've got Libra, Aquarius energy, Aries energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So I want to clarify this a little bit further. But yeah, if this is kind of feeling what you've got going on, if not, I would suggest check one of the other piles, okay, to see if those resonate a little bit more for you. I first want to see why this World energy is here. This World, which is a completion of a cycle. Something coming to an end in order to create some type of new beginning here. What is this World energy for pile number 3? What is this World energy for pile number 3? We've got the Hanged Man. Yeah, so it's kind of like this could be something that you're letting go of. It could be something that you are taking a pause or a break, like trying to make some type of decision, like you're kind of like you're stuck in limbo for some of you. Why is the World energy here? We've got the King of Cups. Some of you, this could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Five of Wands. Why? She looks like she's what? She's hiding in a tree here. There's all of these wolves that are down here. This is something that you're feeling conflicted about. Something that you're feeling challenged by. Maybe afraid of, scared of, the way that she's kind of scared and up in this tree. Okay, so let's look at this Emperor energy. Why is the Emperor here? Page of Swords. This is you. This is some type of communication. This can also be some type of studying, research, knowledge, wisdom. Like there's something you're trying to, in order for you to make your decision, it requires you to do some research, studying, learning. It could involve communication, maybe even with another person. Maybe something that you need to say to someone. And I feel like there's just this fear here about saying it for some of you. Some of you, I feel like it does have to do with maybe a romantic partner, but we're not going to turn this into a love reading. But I'm just saying, it could very well be a person, a partner, somebody that you're wanting to message or communicate with. Okay. Let's see. Why is this Five of Swords energy here? Some of you, it can even be conflict with other people. Why is this Five of Swords here? Seven of Wands. Yeah, Seven of Wands is about adversity, challenge that you may be facing. And this challenge or this adversity that you're facing may be something that you're feeling defeated by, almost like you cannot face it. You can't get past it. Almost feeling like that challenge is bigger than you or more than you're able to kind of tackle, you know? Let's see what this High Priestess energy is here. Six of Wands. And I feel like it's something that your intuition is guiding you to do that is going to lead you to some type of milestone, some type of success or achievement that you're really wanting here, or that maybe you've already made it to for some of you. Okay. Why is this Ten of Pentacles here? Ten of Pentacles. Some of you, this could be with family. Did I say Ten of Cups earlier? This is the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you, this has to do with family. Family members, somebody that you live with. It could be your children. It could be parents. It could be a romantic partner, a marriage, a partnership. Some of you, this has to do with long-term financial security and stability. A home, a house. I need to go get my glasses. I think I'm like seeing cups for pentacles. What is this Ten of Pentacles here? The Page of Wands. Some of you, yeah, this is some type of message, communication. Some of you can even be starting down a new path. Starting down a new path. Wanting to maybe even take your life into a little bit of a different direction here. But I feel like being afraid. What is this Four of Pentacles? Judgment. Yes, it's a big decision. A big decision here. Something that you may feel like your soul is kind of calling you to do. And we have Strength at the bottom. So with Strength, it's kind of like this is something that's really calling for you. And I'm seeing the Six of Swords. This is like movement or travel, relocation for some of you. Some type of choosing, trying to plan something. This could be job. This could be changing your home life situation, relationship. Something's coming to an end here. And it's about creating a new beginning. It's a period of transition for you in your life. And it does require a lot of courage, right? To face the challenges that are ahead of you. But I feel like Spirit's saying here, if you listen to your intuition, it's going to lead you to a positive outcome. Continue to invest your time and energy into whatever this is for you. right? Don't allow those challenges and those obstacles to feel like they're so great that you're not able to get past them. The Seven of Wands is about perseverance. It's about moving forward, moving past, beyond, through those challenges that are there. So don't allow this Five of Swords energy, the Three of Swords, to keep you stuck in a place of worry or defeat, challenge, conflict. Have the courage to face and move away from, even if it's someone around you that is creating a lot of conflict, friends, family members, loved ones, outside influence. The Six of Swords is this transition away from something that is creating rockiness within our life, instability. So for some of you, it can be having the courage here to bring something to an end. And it could be that you're trying to really gain a different perspective on it. But I feel like Spirit's saying, make the choice from what your heart and your soul is really calling you to do. Trust your intuition. Okay? Trust your intuition here. We also have Leo, Scorpio energy here as well. So let's look at your oracle and see what you've got here. Okay, so we have strength here. It says strength, stability in this hour, endurance, stamina, I empower. Okay, so yeah, we have strength here. This is Spirit saying it is going to require you to have courage to face your fears. Maybe for some of you to move forward with something. We have pride here. Okay, so maybe for some of you, don't allow pride and ego to get in the way, right, of what you feel is best for you. Your choices, your decisions. Okay, we have wisdom here. Some of you, this can be talking about wisdom that Spirit kind of gives to you, right? Downloads, intuition. But for some of you, it can be also a need for you to seek out counsel from another person, right? It could be a friend, it could be a family member. Ask for advice. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Okay? We have the shadow self, which I am kind of seeing here with the Five of Swords. Like I said, the Five of Swords can sometimes be those self-sabotaging thoughts. It could be that your shadow right now is kind of maybe even creating imbalances within you, or that maybe there's a lot of shadow stuff coming up right now, you know? And this could be a need for getting the shadow, because the Strength card is also about us finding balance within our emotions, okay? It's about us bringing balance to those energies from within, okay? So sometimes there are certain desires of the ego that we feel, we're truly wanting here, but I feel like Spirit's saying here, listen to intuition. What is your intuition guiding you to do at this time? For some of you, maybe it is a time for you to really focus on shadow work, okay? Especially if this Five of Swords is coming up, right? It could be part of your shadow is that maybe you are someone who has a tendency to self-sabotage, right? Negative thinking, kind of keeping you stuck in a way. And maybe those things, self-limiting beliefs even, that are coming up maybe in your shadow here, that are kind of throwing intuition off. And that may be sometimes why we need to ask someone else. How can we get a different perspective on looking at the situation that we're in? And if I ask another person who is on the outside of it, and this person is able to give me advice and guidance, maybe it'll bring some type of clarity for some of you, right? But yes, I feel like there is strength, power that is required for you with whatever this is. We have the Child with card number 19. Or are these upside down? We have Endurance with card number 18. And then we have Jasmine with card number 10. Yeah, so the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands here with this endurance to me is like Spirit saying, keep going, right? Don't allow fears or insecurities, the ego, to get in the way with what you feel is best for your highest good at this time. The endurance is about being able to face, yes, there could be some challenges, but it's about you continuing on your path here, continuing on your path. I don't know. For some of you, I'm getting a date here. December 9th. For some of you, that may be of significance for you. December 9th. It may be something, I don't know. But I'm getting December 9th. Maybe a significant day that you find, maybe something going on, something happening, maybe some type of clarity that is coming to you with that. So I want to look at this Jasmine here. I don't think I've actually ever seen this card come out when I've been pulling cards. Okay. So it says you may feel as though your current situation is hopeless, but jasmine blooms during the night, releasing its sweetest scent when it is dark. Right now, you do not have to take action. Only let yourself feel the hope that something beautiful will come out of such darkness. Okay? So some of you, it could be, like I said, for some of you, the shadow self that is maybe creating some challenges for you. Maybe, and this is a time for you to really take quiet, listen, right, to what intuition is really guiding you to do, so that when you are at a clear headspace, you are able to take action when necessary. Right now, I feel like it's not a good time to make a decision in this Five of Swords energy, right? Because this is the energy of self-sabotage. We don't want to make choices, decisions from that energy, from that place. So there is a need for, I feel like, bringing your energy, grounding your energy, bringing it into balance here, and really kind of trusting what your heart, right? Sometimes with the hangman, this is about taking a pause. It's about taking a break and taking some time to really think about things so that we can make the best decision possible for ourselves. And yes, like I said, it will require strength for you, okay? Endurance. It's like basically Spirit saying, don't give up. Whatever goals, dreams you have, don't give up, okay? Maybe this is a little bit of a pause, right? Don't be afraid to ask for help too, with the pride, with the wisdom here. Don't be afraid to ask someone for advice, guidance, okay? I want to read this message from the child, okay? Card number 19. And it says, time to trust a little more and to let go of anything that has become tightly wound. Freedom, playfulness, and a lighter approach is recommended. In the art of play, we often find answers and ideas that were clouded before. In the covers of our own fears and overprotectiveness, be wary of being too flippant or irresponsible. There is balance that needs to be achieved. It says the child will show us innocence and purity, a way of lightness and trust that is an excellent foundation to emulate. Okay? So having this energy of the child, right? Innocence, purity. I think of new beginnings. I think of the freedom, right? The freedom from the shadow, the freedom from illusions, self-limiting beliefs, self-sabotaging thoughts, behaviors that are keeping us blocked. And so bringing in this energy of the child is going to help you to kind of reconnect back into your true nature, right? Learning to trust what your intuition is truly guiding you to do within it. Okay, but yeah, I'm definitely getting family with this Ten of Pentacles. Family, for some of you, relationships. This is involving a relationship or maybe even job. For some of you, a financial choice, financial decisions, right? Changing careers or something like that. So maybe this is Spirit saying, take some time to really think about things, right? The best decision you make. Don't make decisions when you're feeling like this, okay? Because that can definitely be the shadow self kind of becoming out of balance here and kind of taking over, maybe leading you to results that you won't be the happiest with. So really kind of facing the shadow. Are there any fears, insecurities, things that are kind of blocking you, right? And that may be where you're needing to maybe gain some advice or guidance from someone else, to kind of restore confidence within yourself that you are making the right choice. You are making the right decisions. You are on the right path. Okay? So I'm going to leave it here for you. Pile number 3. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.